All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, the monarchs, our elders, and apostles of great meals, and I do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that's pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Today, we would like to get into this quick lesson. We're going to title it, This Second Death is for the Wicked. All right, and that second death is that ICBM nuclear missile fire, man. All right, that you people are going to be consumed in if you don't follow and serve Yahweh Shai. All right, and hey, this is for you wicked and evil doers. This is not for the righteous, man. The righteous are gonna escape. Escape these things. As it says in what is it, Psalms 91, that we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. I'm gonna grab that right quick. But yeah, we're gonna see the reward of the wicked, man. We're gonna see your destruction. We're not gonna be a part of that, man. So this is Psalms 91 and verse and also that is for all of our oppressors, everyone that has had their hands on us, man, and touching us. That your destiny is nuclear destruction, man, and slavery. All right, starting with you Edomites, you so-called Caucasians, man, because you furthered our affliction. You were the head of all these nations that put us down. So you're gonna get it, man. So this is Psalms 91 and Psalms 91:8. It says, "Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked." So we're gonna see and behold the reward of the wicked. All right, it says we're gonna be inside of our chambers. I believe in the book of Isaiah. You know, we're going to be up in old chariots, man, looking down on you people in that sea of glass, seeing all of the destruction, the fire that the Lord is going to bring upon this people. So upon this wicked evil world. So this is I'm going to skip up to verse I'm going to read verse. I'm going to start 1. This Psalm 91:1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust." And hey, as long as we're trusting Him in Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna have protection, man. We have a protection from anything, as long as we serve and call on the name of the Lord. Let me get this right quick. Psalms 56 and verse 1 says, "Be merciful unto me, O Yahweh, for a man will swallow me up. He fighting daily oppressed me," because King David had a lot of enemies. As it says at the top of this, it says, "To the chief musician upon," man, it's a long name. It say, Jonah Lai Marak Shokim, says, Mishtam of David, when the Philistines took him in Gath. All right, so King David, you know, he was taken Gath. I think that's what's that? Psalms. I would say First Samuel to like in the 20s. I think it's like 22 to 22nd chapter. You know, he was taken by the king of Gath. You know, and King David, you know, he used his wisdom, you know, to act like he was, you know, kind of like retarded. You know, act like he was retarded, man. You know, so he was delivered from that situation through the wisdom of Yahweh Shai. But what it says, verse 2 says, "My enemies would daily swallow me up. For they be many that fight against me, O thou Most High." And what? He was on the run from Saul, I believe, as well, around that time. You know, Saul wanted to kill him, man. You know, and King David had many of enemies, but the Lord always protected him. Says, "What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee." Says, "In Yahweh, I will praise His word. In Yahweh, I will put forth my strength. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me." So we don't fear what can happen unto us. What man can do unto us, man. We're not fearing that. Only thing that we fear is Yahweh Shai. We serve and trust in the Lord, knowing that He is going to deliver us, man. We have a full assurance of faith in that. So this is Psalms 91:3. It says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence." So we're going to be delivered from that ICBM nuclear missile fire. It says, "He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler," right? Because it says that wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times. All right, us having that wisdom and that knowledge of Yahweh Shai, seeing and knowing, all right, hearing of all the things that the Lord has done for those that have trusted in Him. Amen. We're going to hold on to the Lord as tight and as hard as we can, man. You know? So we're going to escape that second death. But, yeah, I'm going to go to this Sirach, back in this Sirach. Sirach 40 and verse 9 says, "Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamity, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked. So all this death and hell that is about to come on the earth, this is for you wicked, evil people, man. You know? Says, and for their sakes came the flood. So hey, for their sakes came the flood, for wickedness and you know, every way that is against Yahweh Shema Shai, these things came because of the flood, man. So why is the second death gonna come? The second death is gonna come for the same exact thing. All right, because they, like it says, like Yahweh Shai said, Matthew 24:37 says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And what was going on in the days of Noah? Excessive wickedness. Mm-hmm. All right, it says that wickedness, and it says in 2nd Ezra 15th chapter that wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Mm-hmm. So the whole earth lieth in wickedness, man. But what? This is Genesis 6:5. It says that Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. So a majority of the earth was just wicked, man. Just had a mindset toward to just do nothing but their flesh and serve their hearts, man. You know, every thought that was in a man, it wasn't according to the ways of the Lord. The law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, they did their own thing. So what did the Lord do? Save only 8 souls and destroy everybody else. Hey, those 8 souls that believed and served him, man. Everybody else, hey, y'all done, man. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing in these times. Because you got the same people coming back. Yep. Said let the righteous be righteous still, let the filthy be filthy still. Slocky.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and in Luke the 17th chapter, it says it's gonna be like the days of Lot and Noah.
That's right.
So people's on straight wickedness and Lot and Noah times as well. And what happened? A small remnant got saved out of both them times, and then a pursuing destruction came afterwards. Mm-hmm. So the Lord is gonna come back with his sword, like he said. He's gonna come back to judge these wicked niggas. Hey, he's gonna ultimately save the righteous.
Right.
But these wicked niggas, that's why this destruction is coming down. Because as the brother I quoted, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
That's right. And hey, what that sword? All right, what's also a part of the Lord's armies, man? His sword, those missiles. Mm-hmm. All right. Isaiah the 34th chapter says that it's gonna come down upon Idumea. You know, the Lord has indignation for this nation. You know, this is a cursed nation, man. The Lord's gonna bring a great judgment, a great death down upon this land, man, by way of fire. So this is Matthew 24 and verse 38. It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. Mm-hmm. So right, this is the same thing that's going on right now. Hey, before that fire is gonna come, before ICBM nuclear missile fire is gonna come to this place, Jacob Trouble is gonna come. Hey, what are people doing? Eating, drinking, making trips to Miami, having a good fucking time, man. Not thinking about the Lord, just doing their own thing. But what? It says, until the day that Noah entered into the ark and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So that flood came and took all their ass away, man. They was partying, you know, doing, you know how Jake get down, man. Whatever Jake doing, man. You know, they was doing all that shit. Hey, the heathens doing all that, man. Hey, Jake following their ways. So what? The Lord took them all away, destroyed them, man. And they caught them all off guard. Because they wasn't hearkening to what Noah was saying. They thought, man, this man's crazy. This man don't know what he's talking about. Mm-hmm. Same thing that they do to us. Man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Mm-hmm. Get off the damn corner, man. You know?
Yeah.
But
I grew up with you, man. You don't know what you talking about. You wasn't doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You was just shooting guns with me, man. You know? Well, guess what? We left that shit off, man. We serving the Lord now. You know? But what it says, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So in these times as well, it's going to be the same exact way as it was in the time of Noah, as the brother said in the time of Lot. You know? It's going to be the same exact thing, man. We warning you people, giving you people warning, man. Come back and serve the Lord. The Lord is searching for righteous souls, man. And what? He's only going to save those righteous souls. And all of the wicked souls are going to be destroyed. And you're going to be left in this fire that's to come. Well, you got something?
Yeah, I got the Sirach 39 and 28. This is Sirach 39:28. It says, there be spears that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And hey, the Lord has these spirits. They're created for vengeance. They're created to punish the wicked. They're created to accomplish and appease the Lord's wrath.
That's right.
It says fire and hail, famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and a sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah.
So hey, this is gonna come and punish the wicked to destruction. This is the peace of Lord's wrath. This is for judgment. And hey, I got one more.
Con.
Cause this is Colossians 3. It has said in there that it's the peace of Lord's wrath, right? This Colossians 3 and 5. It says, "Mortify therefore your members," and the Lord telling us to do this, "which are upon earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affections, evil concupiscence,
Yep.
and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience." So the wrath of the Most High is going to come on the children of disobedience for doing these said things, for going against Him, for rebelling against Him. But what? It's reserved for people that are not on point. Reserved for people that are ultimately doing wickedly and doing against what the Lord wants you to do. And that's that Lord's wrath. And that wrath is going to be appeased with these said spirits created for vengeance.
That's right.
They're going to be all type of judgments on these people. Hey, a time like never before.
Yeah.
Hey, and you people don't want to get caught up in that, but it's all for you.
Yep. That's right. An end of an age like never before.
Yep.
You know, it says that we're not going to speak about Egypt anymore. We're going to talk about Babylon, how this place was destroyed, how we was delivered from the land of the north.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You got something else?
Yep.
Huh.
Job 21 and 29. This is Job 21. In verse 29 it says, "Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction?
Whew.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath."
That's right.
Hey, and you heathen, starting off with Esau, you're not getting away with this, man. You're going to get caught up in destruction as well. But what, our people want to hearken to you? Our people want to hold side with you? They're going to find what they're looking for: that death, that wrath, that destruction, the heathen's death, the second death. And ultimately, they're going to be rewriting the kingdom. You heathen, y'all going to slavery. And then the righteous order is going to be in the earth. And it's going to be paradise again.
That's right. That's right. And I'm going to get this. This Proverbs 16 and verse 4.
Yep.
Says, "Yahweh have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil." So, hey, you following after the ways of Esau, Edom? This man was created for the day of evil. All right, for the end all, man. Total destruction. You know, so you holding on to this, man, and you're gonna be destroyed right along with him, because that's the destiny of Babylon, man. That is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what the Lord wants to do. He wants to destroy this place and glorify His name, man. So, hey, if you want to be a part of that destruction, be our guest. But we don't want to be a part of that, man. And I'm gonna grab this Revelation. This is Revelation 20 and verse 13. It says, "And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged, every man according to their works." So, hey, all these people that are upon this earth, you are going to be judged according to your works, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're going to be judged according to all of your works. All right, these heathens as well. All right, what have they have done? Furthered the affliction, had us inside of slavery, had their foots on our necks, man, and never let it up. Especially Esau, Edom, man. So, hey, the Lord is going to judge you all for your works and cast you into that fire, man. It says, "And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire." This is a second death. So, hey, you're going to be cast into that fire, man. And hell is not a place where you burn forever. If that's the case, why has hell been thrown into a fire, man?
Exactly.
Hey, that makes no sense, you know? Hell is a whole realm of itself, right? That's bullshit, man. Hell is a condition, you know? But I'm going to get this right quick.
Ever heard someone say, "I'm going to give him hell"?
Right. I'm gonna give his ass a hard time, man. Man, I'm finna give him hell today on the court. I'm finna be D'ing this nigga up. I'm finna be scoring on this nigga, man, you know. But hey, man, this is Proverbs 11 and verse 8. It says, the righteous is delivered out of trouble. So, hey, we're going to be delivered out of trouble. All right, it says that we're going to be scarcely saved, right? It says, and the wicked cometh in his stead. So the wicked are going to come in our stead. We're going to be delivered from this death and destruction that's to come. And guess what? The wicked is going to be right there, right there inside of our steads, man. You know, where we were about to be destroyed at. They're going to be left here, man. They're going to be destroyed here. We're not. Yahweh Razah, the elect are not going to burn here, man. But this is Revelation 20 and 15. It says, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So if you're not written in that book, if you are not a part of the elect, you are going to be destroyed, man. And the elect only consists of Israelites. So if you're not an Israelite of the nation of Israel, part of the elect, Israel, nation of Israel. But yeah, man, if you're not a part of the elect, you're going to be destroyed. You know, you are going to be destroyed, man. But you got something else?
No.
It was something else I wanted to get right quick.
This
is Revelation 14 and verse 9. Says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand. So, hey, if you following after this beast system, following after the ways of Esau, Edom, bowing down to his NWO, which he's just pushing right now.
Yeah.
You know, pushing it more is Joe Biden. Mm-hmm. You know, he just said we gotta lead the world in our NWO. Blatantly, man, right out in the open. They ain't said that since George Bush. You know, before they did something big, which we all know what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. You know, but hey, that means that something else is about to come, man. Something big is about to come. So it says, and hey, that something big is this MOTB. Mm-hmm. All right, and hey, if you take that, you're gonna be destroyed by Yahweh Shemal Shai. Esau Edom is about to start pushing these mandates more. You know, causing more and more things to happen, so he can get his kingdom established. But it's not gonna be established. But hey, he's gonna try to do this, man. Says he's gonna come down with great wrath because you know it. They have but a short time. So it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest. I'll skip one, verse 10. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. So if you bow down to this man's ways, take his MOTB, all right, following any of his philosophies, man, all right, you're gonna burn in this lake of fire. All right, you're gonna burn in that second death. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, and the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right, and that mark is that chip, man. Yep. All right, you take that, and you're done, man. You are going to burn for a very, very long time. All right, before Yahweh Shemal Shai, all right, the elect and the holy angels, man, you're going to burn, man. And the Lord is not going to have any mercy upon you. You're going to burn for a long time until the Lord is done, you know. Have you serve that judgment. So, hey, we pray this lesson was edifying. We like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash, the honest our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akin that's pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.